Book 2, Lesson 14. Adult. Say adult. Adult has two meanings. An adult is a person, animal, or plant that is fully grown. After the picnic, the adults sat at the table talking while the children played in the yard. Adult means fully grown. An adult giraffe stands 18 feet tall, making it the tallest animal on Earth.
Now, let's review word meaning. True or false? Adult grizzly bears are smaller than most humans. If you said false, you're correct. Fully grown, or adult, grizzly bears can weigh around 1,000 pounds.
Clump. Say clump. Clump has two meanings. A clump is a group of things that grow close to each other or are packed tightly together. Beyond the clump of trees near the road, Sarah could see the lake. To clump is to walk in a way that makes a heavy, dull sound. Jalen clumped into the changing room, sat on a bench, and took off his ice skates.
Now, let's review word meaning. Yes or no? Daisies often grow in clumps. If you said yes, you're right. Flowers often grow in groups, close together.
Curious. Say curious. Curious has two meanings. Curious means to be eager to learn about people or things. Finding a tiny nest in the weeds, Pierre was curious to know what bird had made it. Curious means strange or unusual. In a dusty corner of the attic, Elena found a small box with a curious, shiny stone inside.
Now, let's review word meaning. True or false? A curious noise is one you hear every day. If you said false, you are right. Something that's curious is unusual or strange, not something you hear all the time.
Gratitude. Say gratitude. Gratitude is a feeling of thanks for a gift, a favor, or some other kindness. We sent a thank you note to our neighbors to show our gratitude for their help while Mom was in the hospital.
Now, let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. You would probably feel gratitude if someone, A, helped you, or B, insulted you. If you said A, you're correct. When you feel gratitude, you feel thankful.
Herd. Say herd. A herd is a group of animals that live or move about together. The two dogs drove the herd of cows through the gate and into the farmyard.
Now, let's review word meaning. Yes or no? You can see herds of bison in the classroom. If you said no, you are correct. Herds of bison live outdoors in the prairie or on ranches, not inside buildings.
Newcomer. Say newcomer. A newcomer is someone who has just arrived in a place. Mr. Barton welcomed the 2 newcomers from Canada to our class.
Now, let's review word meaning. True or false? Newcomers to a city will probably get lost without a map. If you said true, you are right. Newcomers are people who have recently arrived in a place, so they don't know their way around.
Plain. Say plain. Plain has 3 meanings. Plain means simple, not fancy. Deirdre wanted to build a plain birdhouse, but Maya wanted one with an opening in the shape of an arch. A plain is a large piece of flat land with few trees. Tall grasses covered the plain for as far as we could see. Plain means easy to see or understand. The happy smile on Rosario's face made it plain that she was pleased to see her cousin.
Now, let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. Which of these is plain? A, a piece of white bread, or B, lobster? If you said A, you're right. White bread is plain, simple, and not fancy.
Stalk. Say stalk. Stalk has 3 meanings. A stalk is the main stem of a plant. Ricardo checked the stalks of corn for any ears that might be ripe. To stalk is to walk in a stiff way that shows one is hurt or angry. Even though his brother said he was sorry, Craig stalked out of the room with his broken airplane. To stalk is to follow something in a quiet way in order not to be seen. The cheetah stalked the antelope carefully for several minutes, waiting for the best time to begin the chase.
Now, let's review word meaning. Yes or no? When a cat stalks a mouse, it meows loudly. If you said no, you're correct. When an animal stalks something, it tries to sneak up on it.
Tusk. Say tusk. A tusk is a long, curved, very large tooth that sticks out of the mouth of animals, like elephants or walruses. The walrus uses its tusks to dig in the bottom of the sea for clams.
Now, let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. Tusks are found in an animal's A, mouth, or B, chest. If you said A, you are right. A tusk is a long tooth that sticks out of an animal's mouth.
Wealthy. Say wealthy. Wealthy means having a great amount of money, property, or valuable things. The iron and coal in the ground made England a very wealthy country.
Now, let's review word meaning. True or false? Someone who is wealthy would have enough money to buy a new house. If you said true, you're right. If you are wealthy or rich, you have a great amount of money that you can use to buy property, such as a new house.